I cannot believe I'm actually saying this, but welcome to our new home. So as you guys may already know, Brandon and I have lived in the same apartment for the past 7 years. When I moved in is actually kind of the start of my YouTube channel. So if you go way back, you'll see one of my first videos is my apartment tour after we moved in. I know you guys probably just want me to go straight into it and give you a tour, so that's what I'm gonna do. I will be doing more in-depth tour in the future, going room by room and explaining everything we want to do as far as renovation, because there's a lot of plans and a lot of exciting stuff in the works. So I'll give you guys way more detail in future videos, but for now I'm just gonna take you around the house and give you a little tour. And yeah, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this my entire life to have a house. We have a backyard, we have a garage, it's a driveway, like no more street parking, carrying up groceries, a flight of stairs. It's like, it just feels so good. I'm so excited. Since I'm already in this room, we can just start here. But this is the family room. So this room is in the back of the house. Our backyard is right here. And this is where our TV is gonna go, on this wall right here. We have this beautiful brick fireplace. We will in time be taking out this carpet and replacing it with all wood that is the same wood tone. And there are these beautiful wood ceilings. So we will be leaving those wood, but the plan is to paint the paneling white or a lighter color. And I think it's really gonna brighten up this room because I wanna keep the cozy wood feel, but it's a lot of that wood tone. So I think painting the paneling and then leaving the ceiling as is and then having the floor match the ceiling will be so pretty. We're gonna be leaving the fireplace the original brick, and I plan on doing a wood mantle just so we can have more of a focal point on the fireplace. We'll probably hang a piece of art and then have a mantle to be able to put things on top of. And especially for Christmas time, it's nice to have a mantle where you can have stockings and all of that kind of stuff. So this angle is super dark. You probably can't see me, but we do have this really cool Dutch door that I'm super excited about. And then right here in this area, I think we might do a game table. And over here is where, like I said, we're gonna have our TV and a sofa and chairs. And then we'll have probably a big gallery wall on this wall. And we will be replacing the fans throughout the home as well because they are all very outdated. All right, so now I'm starting at the front of the house and I'm gonna give you a tour going from the front to the back. So this is right when you walk in, so the door is right behind the camera. This is our formal living room. It has beautiful hardwood floors. There's original molding. It's just a beautiful, bright room. I'm so excited to decorate it because it's a complete blank slate. But I will show you around. So the front door is very cool. I love the glass detail. We have these beautiful bay windows. And then right here, we'll probably put a little love seat, 2 chairs in front of the windows, a small hutch maybe to the right. And then on this wall, we'll be removing that heater and we'll be putting an entry table and a mirror. And then over here, it goes straight into the dining room. It's kind of a small, cozy little dining room, but it is actually quite a bit bigger than what it looks in photos and videos because this wall back here is 8 feet. So there's decent space. So we can have a 6-seater dining table. We will obviously be replacing the chandelier and all the light fixtures throughout the house. And right now we're thinking that we might do this room green. So that's the plan as of right now. But there's just so much great natural light in this room. And we will be getting shades and better drapes, so there's more privacy. And then there's 2 ways you can get to the other sides of the house. So through here in the kitchen, and then over here is where 2 of the bedrooms and a bathroom are. So I'm gonna take you guys into the kitchen first. Welcome to the kitchen. Right now it has some very kitschy, quirky wallpaper. There's some interesting wallpaper all throughout the home, which I appreciate it, but obviously it'll be getting taken out and probably replaced with wallpaper in most of the rooms. I obviously love color and character and pattern, so we'll just be doing it more my style and more updated. But this kitchen is so gorgeous. It is very similar to the kitchen at FOXCROFT Estate, which is mine and Brandon's vacation home in Des Moines, Iowa, that we rent out on Airbnb. So this kitchen is super similar to that one with the cabinetry. It's the exact same wood finish, and it even, you can't see it right here, but there's the diagonal knobs that are the exact same, so very cool. I love that there's these glass cabinets, and I love this little scallopy detail. I cannot wait to display my jadeite and all my other fun kitchen stuff. And yeah, I'll give you a tour of the rest. All right, so when you walk into the kitchen, there is this little counter that I was just standing in front of with glass cabinet. There are a lot of these cutting boards all throughout the kitchen, which I love those details. It's so cute. But yeah, so we have this little counter, and we can have seats around here, which is amazing. We will be replacing all of the appliances in time, but that's definitely not a priority, but I would like stainless steel. And we will probably be replacing the tile as well with fireclay tile. I think I want to do yellow and green in here, but there is so much cabinet space. It's a beautiful window that looks out into our driveway. I really like this hood. You can't tell that it's cute because it's black right now, but it says Venta hood, and it has this really cute scallop detail. Oh, sorry, I cannot tell my depth perception looking through the camera. But it has this cute scallop detail, and I think if we paint this, it'll look so cute, and it'll really pop and look way more vintage than it does right now. The one thing I do not like about this kitchen is the oven size. It is very, very tiny. Yeah, so tiny. So it is a 24-inch, and I have seen that I think some other 24-inch wall ovens have a larger interior. So hopefully we can find one that has a slightly bigger interior because it's just so tiny. But yeah, so much cabinet space. We have this pantry area over here with a butcher block counter, and it has this little Newtone food center, so you can put like blenders and other attachments on here. They sell the attachments on eBay. I might buy it just because I think it's cool, but we'll probably refinish this because it's looking a little dirty. But crazy storage in this house. So huge pantry. This is an interesting little thing I discovered today. There's this metal bread box. It's not dirty, it's just like very worn. So I don't know, maybe we'll get this in better shape, but I think it's kind of cool. And then on this wall, I'm excited to hang some cool kitchen art I have. I'm pretty sure we're gonna remove this door just because there's no reason to have the door here. I'd rather just have it be open, so I'll have more wall space. But I'm so excited to have a kitchen that people can be sitting in and talking to me while I cook, because our kitchen right now at our apartment is a galley kitchen, and it is not, you know, near as spacious as this, and there's nowhere for anyone to sit. There also is way more countertop space in here, so I am so excited about that. While I'm over here, I'll just take you to this side of the house where 2 bedrooms and a bathroom are. Excuse the fan noise, but I can't have the lights on without the fan running, so it's gonna be a little noisy. I'll make this quick. So this bathroom is very kitschy and fun with this smoked mirrors. We're gonna leave this because I think it's cool. I like it, and I really like the lights. The one thing I do not like about this bathroom, and I think the reason it's not working, is that it is so brown that it needs another color bouncing light. So I feel like pink is the move in this bathroom. So we will most likely be changing out the floors to a pink tile. And then we have to add a shower in here because right now it's only, sorry, it will not focus. So right now it's only a tub, which is very strange. So we are gonna be eventually ripping out all of this and adding a shower and then adding pink tile is the plan. But I think once there is another color in here that these mirrors are bouncing off of, that it's just gonna look a million times better. I feel like it's gonna have like kind of a Madonna Inn vibe. That's what I'm going for. So I'm okay with it being kitschy and quirky, but it's just too brown. Like this room needs some feminine energy. And the cabinets are cool because it has this little area to put a vanity seat. So cute. This room looks terrifying. I just tried to open these crappy blinds. I tried to open one and it completely broke. So I'm not even gonna try to mess with that, but it looks a lot better when there's light in this room. But as you can see, it desperately needs to be painted. You can see where the previous owner had hung things, and there's a popcorn ceiling, which we're gonna have to figure out something for that because I don't love that. But this is the guest bedroom. So this is where our parents will stay. And I'm also thinking this might be where I record my podcast because I have to record indoors, meaning I can't record in our garage because it's too echoey. So I need a room inside that's like small and contained that I can do that in, and I think this will be good because I might have a little desk here and it'll just be a room that's always neutral and nice. So I'm excited to have a guest room. Like I have also dreamed about that my entire life. As you guys know, I love etiquette and hosting and all of that. So this is gonna be super fun. All right, I'm back in the formal living room, the front room. So that's where the guest room I just showed you is. We have a great big linen closet, this really cute shelf. The scallop details all throughout this house, so cute. But you know, obviously I'm gonna make this adorable. Probably paint in here a fun color. And then right here is the bathroom I just showed you and the kitchen. And then when you go in here, this is eventually gonna be a kid's room. So this is a bit weird. Just pretend that this is a wall with no door. So that goes into the master bedroom right now, but we obviously want to have 3 distinct bedrooms and not 2 that are connected. So this will be its own room. This is the smallest room in the house, so it'll be perfect for a nursery. And yeah, I'm so excited. Like, just to be thinking of our future in this house. We have a massive cactus outside of this room, which is so strange. I kind of love it. The lighting is getting a bit weird, so excuse that, but this is our laundry room. We have a great, big, huge laundry room that's right off the kitchen. So the kitchen is right behind the camera. And then you come in here, so kitchen, and then enters into the laundry room. We removed a freezer here, so that's why that looks disgusting. So I've not been able to clean it. I just got the keys like an hour ago, so I haven't done anything. But yeah, so this is the laundry. Right now there is this tiny little washer. We'll be replacing this as soon as we can. But yeah, this is our big laundry room. Right here, my plan is to do a beverage fridge and then a enclosed litter box with a curtain with a counter on top, and then shelving for all of my cookbooks. And then we have all of this amazing storage. So this used to be where the water heater was, but now it is on the outside. So just crazy amounts of storage all throughout this home. I think because we have 3 cats, we need multiple litter boxes. I think I might remove this door and have another little curtain litter box in there. And all of this will be painted, and obviously we'll be removing this funny wallpaper. And then for these cabinets, Because we have so much storage, I don't think we're gonna need more closed storage. I think I'm gonna want more places to put kind of like dishware and like cute kitchen-y things. So I either would like to put cabinets with glass or remove cabinet doors completely and just have open shelving. I'm not sure what we'll do yet, but probably one of those things. And then once we get the washer and dryer that we're gonna have, we will do some sort of countertop and then something to cover this. I've been trying to come up with some ideas, some sort of backsplash that can kind of, honestly, I'm thinking maybe there's gonna be a lot of curtain details, but maybe another curtain, because the way these are, I feel like you can't have something up against it and you want something that can move for these outlets. So maybe a little curtain that we can just kind of hide that. But it'll be nice to have a surface on top of here to fold laundry, and just tons of great wall space in here. So through here is my office, and then over here is the master bedroom area. So I'll take you over here first. This is the master bedroom. This room is so echoey. It's way more echoey than the other rooms. So I'm wondering if it's like something with the wall insulation, but sorry about the echo. So this is the entire bedroom. Our bed will go here. There will be enough room for a dresser and then maybe a little vanity right here. And then on this wall, so right now we have this nice big closet, but once this room gets closed off and this is a wall, my plan is to do a wardrobe wall along the entire wall and have it be all like custom with really cool organization inside. I'll put a little photo of inspiration on the screen right now so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But I think that'll be so pretty and it will give me my dream closet. I mean, it won't be a walk-in, but it'll still be really cool. And then over here is the master bathroom. It's not that big. So it's a pretty small master bath, but honestly, it works. Like, it's fine. We have a tub in the other bathroom, so we'll have a tub, and the shower is a decent size as well, so all good. We kind of like this blue tile, so we're pretty sure we're keeping that and the blue sink. I think it's pretty cute. We will definitely be painting this cabinetry because it's a lot of wood. I think a pretty yellow would be nice, and then maybe doing wallpaper, and then we will probably be changing out the floors to a tile, but honestly this floor isn't so bad. I think we can live with it. Painting of the cabinets and adding wallpaper might make it so it just blends and it's like fine. But crazy amounts of storage, as I mentioned. We'll probably paint this and see if we like it, but maybe it'll just go completely because we have a lot of storage. I don't think we need any more. Yeah, so cute. And then this is a hamper. So that's kind of cool. Now we are back in the room I started this video in, but just looking at the different angle. So this is my office. We have 3 bedrooms plus an office space and a laundry room. So we got so lucky with the amount of space in this house. So we have this cool brick step, and then this is a built-in desk. I'm gonna keep it, and we're gonna paint all of this and add some cool wallpaper. Use my water I spilled on here. I really like the built-in desk. I think it's cool, and I think once it gets painted, it'll be even cooler, and the counter will probably look better once it's painted as well. But I have a pretty big, extensive plan for what I want to do over here. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I have a lot of random collections and things I like to display. So I need more open shelving in this house, and I think the office is a great place to display some of my more random things that might not work in a living room or a kitchen. So we are going to be adding a countertop that I can have my printer and like stuff like that, like another surface with storage underneath. And then I'm gonna be doing open shelving, and I'm gonna even be extending the open shelving all the way to the ceiling. So everything to the right of this is going to be counter and then shelving, and I'm gonna display all my collections and cool stuff I wanna display in my office. And then I'll still have tons of storage. So we have, oh, I'm gonna spill my water again, oh my goodness. So I have these drawers and then more cabinet space up there. So tons of room for all of my things. This thing is actually kind of cool, and maybe I'll move it somewhere else, but it's, I think, like a clothing rack, so you can hang like an outfit. I don't know. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll keep it here and I can take cute outfit photos. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting delirious. It is so hot in this house because we don't have air conditioning. We don't have central air, so we're gonna have to bring our units for the time being. So that's why I'm sweating. It's very, very hot. All right, now I'm gonna take you out to the backyard and to the garage, because the garage is pretty cool. I'm gonna turn it into an interior design studio, like art studio. I'm also gonna have my sewing stuff out there because I'm gonna be sewing for this house. Like, I am gonna actually commit to properly learning how to sew. And Brandon can have his drums out there. So just so excited to finally have a garage. Oh my God, I just turned on this fan and okay, it's not doing it anymore. It sounded like it was gonna fall off the ceiling. So you exit out this really cool Dutch door and enter into the backyard. So we have this really great space for a dining table and chairs. Sorry, I'm like not trying to be super loud in my backyard before I meet my neighbors, so excuse me. We have this great lemon tree. We will unfortunately be ripping out some of the brick on the ground and doing grass, because there's not a lot of grass space, which was honestly one of the downsides of this house. But it'll feel a lot bigger once we can add grass over here. And then there's this shed that's really big, and we're gonna remove that and add grass into there as well. But yeah, so over here is this little open area that has nothing. So I think we're gonna do a vegetable garden back here and do raised garden beds. And here is the garage. Right now, so these shelves were in that back family room, and this freezer is the freezer that we moved in the laundry, so it's very stuffed in here right now. But this garage is really cool because it is drywalled, so it's like a finished room with floors as well. So it really feels more like an additional room rather than a traditional garage. And in this corner, the plan is to have my interior design studio with all of my samples and just random crap that honestly, like, it's hard for me to store that kind of stuff in our apartment. So I'll actually be able to have a proper setup, which will be so nice. And I want to do some surface spaces and kind of make a U shape, where then right here is a big craft table, desk, and that's where I can do sewing and work and stuff. So I love that I have multiple places I can work in this home, because honestly, like, I do have major ADHD, and it is hard sometimes to have to work in the same spot all day. And I think it's gonna be so refreshing and nice for me to be able to move rooms throughout the day as I work on different things. I think my mind needs that. So I'm so excited about that. And then over here, we'll obviously have tools and like normal garage things, but I'm gonna get a saw, a wood saw, and do a lot of the wood stuff in our house myself. And I'm gonna learn how to do some woodworking. And then over here, so this area will probably be Brandon's domain. He can have his electronic drum set. Not his real drums because those will be too loud, but maybe eventually if we can do a soundproofing room thing, there is enough space to do something like that so he can have his real drums. So that would be cool. And then over here is where we will have garage storage. So, you know, keepsakes, Christmas stuff, all of that kind of stuff. But this is one of the things I'm most excited about is having a garage. I know that fan sound is really aggressive, but I'm really hot and I need to stand under the fan, so please excuse that. But that is the house. I hope you enjoyed this grand tour of the house completely empty. Next time you see it, there might be some of our stuff moved in. We're gonna be moving slowly over the next month and a half. And we're not gonna start really doing any renovations until probably end of September. But we might start painting and stuff before then. So obviously I will keep you guys apprised of everything because I'm gonna document heavily everything we're doing to the house. And I have major regrets about not documenting our renovation at FOXCROFT. So I really, like, that's my goal, is to document everything that I do here. Because I think it's, you know, I love interior design, I'm an interior designer, so I enjoy watching videos like that, but even selfishly, I love looking back at my old videos, and I think it's just so cool to document the process and show our kids someday, so I'm super excited about sharing all of that with you guys. There's just a few more things I want to show you before I close out this video. I mentioned in my last video, which was my Europe vlog, that I was going to show you guys some stuff I purchased while in Europe, and I'm going to do that when I get back home to our apartment. But I also have a little bit of a haul for some other random things, and one of the things I actually just brought over to the house. So yeah, I'll show you that. So a website called Choose reached out to me. They're actually an app. And they are a shopping app, and they have a bunch of independent sellers, and every week or every few weeks the sellers change out, so there's always different shops on this app, and I love it. I found so many great things, and so they asked if I wanted to receive some product and test out their app and show it to you guys. So I'm very excited because I got some really great things. So it was perfect timing that they reached out to me because they have a lot of home stuff on this app, and I was able to get a set of brand new towels. So these are, they're French. It's a French app, so there's a lot of French retailers. It's called Most Home is the shop I got these from, but I got a set of 6 of their white towels, and they're just so nice, and I needed a new towel set, and it feels so good to have this like fresh start with fresh clean towels. So I brought them over here because I'm not gonna use them until we move in. So some of the other items I purchased, I'm actually currently wearing. My friend Claire Thomas, who you guys are probably familiar with, I do a lot of design projects with her. Her sister Amanda owns a jewelry company called Love AJ, and I have a bunch of her stuff already. I did a job for her recently, a production design job, and I was like, just pay me in jewelry because I love her stuff. And so she gifted me a bunch of cool stuff. So anyways, her shop, Love AJ, was on the Choose app. So I got so excited because there was a few more pieces I was interested in, and I got another pair of earrings. So these pearl hoops are from Love AJ. I love all the diamondy bling on them. I got my 3rd ear piercing recently at Maria Tosh. And so it's not this one, it's this one. My 2nd ear piercing was so far away from my 1st, and it always bothered me. And so I never really wore my 2nd one because it just felt like there was this weird gap. So ever since I got piercings in between, I have felt a lot better about wearing a full ear of earrings. So I'm very into earrings right now. I also have piercings up here but I don't wear them too often because they kind of hurt. Like, that's why I originally took them out. They just never healed properly, and I can't sleep with them on. So if I can't sleep, I mean, I don't sleep with my first hole, but I sleep with these. I don't know. I am fine with taking these out, but I don't really like taking the other ones out every time I go to bed. And they hurt, so I hardly ever wear them, but I'm very into earrings right now. And then the next thing I got from Choose is this pearl bracelet. It's very pretty. This piece is one of the Love AJ pieces I got when I did that job for her, and I love it because it's magnetic. But this pearl bracelet, let me look at what this retailer is. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. It is, I think, Yeseult. It's Y-S-E-U-L-T. But I have been loving this pearl bracelet, and I love how it has like multiple different strands, and I've been loving this combo. So yeah, I got some great stuff from the Choose app. I also got a vintage Givenchy bed coat thing. I'll show you that when I get home. I obviously don't have it on me right now. But one other thing from, I'll go into my Europe haul now. This shirt I'm wearing, I got in London, in Notting Hill, at a vintage store. I'll link the store down below because I may have kept track of it, I don't know. I showed in my vlog, I was holding this shirt up, and I did end up buying it. I also got a leather jacket from the same shop, so I will show you that when I get home, and I can show you all my Europe stuff. All right, I'm going to spend some time here just relaxing, making myself at home, coming up with some ideas, and then later tonight, when I'm back at my apartment, I'll show you everything else I want to show you. But I hope you enjoyed this tour of my new house. All right, it is quite a bit later. I'm back home, or I should say my current home. It won't be my home much longer, which is insane. I've lived here for so long. This is the only apartment I've lived in. Like, I went straight from living with my parents to living here, so it's insane. So anyways, I just want to get straight into the rest of my haul. I did forget to mention that with the Choose app, I have a discount code that I will have all the information for below, but I believe it is $20 off any purchase of $40 or more. So essentially you could get up to 50% off if you use this code. So I'll have all that information below. There's just one more item I have not shown you from the Choose app, and this is from a vintage shop called Fervor, and they sell, I think, on Etsy as well, so you can check out their shop. I don't think they're on the Choose app anymore, but as I mentioned, I got this Givenchy bed jacket. So it's just this little, like, it's not a cape because it does have like proper sleeves, but it ties in the front, and super cute. I just thought it was so fun. I like that it was vintage Givenchy. I've been trying to collect some vintage designer pieces, so I'm just adding to that collection. I was originally gonna show just my vintage purchases from Europe, but I decided I should show all of my purchases because some are pretty fun and worth showing. So I splurged, or I should say my husband splurged on me, and I got a Chanel bag. I am not one to buy new designer, so this is like a very big deal. This isn't like a purchase I take lightly. But it was our 10-year anniversary in June. It was our dating anniversary. We've been married for almost 2 years. So it felt like a big milestone, and we've both had a lot of big career accomplishments over the last year and just life things. So it felt like a good time to make a purchase like this for something that I will cherish my entire life, and if I have daughters, pass down to them. So this is very special. And I didn't get an actual purse per se. It's called a wallet on a chain. So it is not a real bag. It's a little more affordable, but it is so cute. Oh my God, I haven't even taken it out of the box since I've been home because I like don't I don't know where to wear this. I haven't been doing a whole lot, and I need to go somewhere cool to wear this. So this is my wallet on a chain. It is black and white houndstooth, and it has space for cards. There's enough room for a phone and a lipstick, but it is pretty small and compact, which I am totally fine with. But the detail of the heart, the logo, is so adorable. I love the chain length. Oh my God. This is making me want to use it. I am actually going back to Europe in August. I'm going to Paris and to Tuscany. So maybe I'll bring this with me then and take cute outfit photos in Paris. If you watched my Europe vlog, then you saw I got custom sandals made at a very, very popular store in Athens called Melissino's. It is a multi-generational business, and I had Pantelis Melissino make the sandals for me, and he's in my video, and it's crazy because I think it was his father who worked with Jackie Kennedy and a bunch of other people on their sandals, but he actually did work with Jackie Kennedy because she was married to Aristotle Onassis, who, I don't know what he did in Athens, but they lived in Athens, and they worked together on some stuff. So anyways, I got a purse from there, and I've been using this purse so much. I love it. It is very compact, but I just fell in love, and they hand make these as well. I think they do, at least. It says made in Greece, so actually maybe they don't make these, maybe they just sell them, but anyways, made in Greece, so cute. And then I also, of course, got the handmade sandals. I have not worn them yet, but I am in love. I haven't worn them because I actually haven't gotten a pedicure since I was in Europe, so I need to get a pedicure. I'm actually gonna do that tomorrow because I'm going to Chicago tomorrow night to meet Brandon on his tour, and then we're gonna go on a little Midwest road trip. My parents live in Des Moines, Iowa, and as I mentioned, I have a home there. So we're gonna visit there for a couple days and then come back and start the moving and renovating process. And then we leave again to go to Europe at the end of August. So that's why most of the move is gonna be September. Just because we have a lot of travel that was already planned before we knew we were moving. So it's gonna be a crazy month and a half coming up, but I'm gonna vlog all my trips, and I love Chicago so much. Last year we were in Chicago for a week, and this time we will be as well. And so I just love when you stay in a city long enough that you feel kind of like what it's like to live there. And I can picture myself living in Chicago. I love Chicago. So I will take you along this coming week and show you what we do. Last time I was there, we went to a really amazing antique salvage store, and it was like 3 stories high, and they had a bunch of cool antique tiles. And I'm kind of thinking if I see something really cool, I might buy some antique tiles for potentially a project I'm working on, but maybe even our house for the kitchen, if there's something that could maybe work as like an accent for the backsplash. So yeah, I'll take you along and show you what we do when we're in Chicago. While I was in Prague, I got 2 vintage clothing pieces, and I actually wore these 2 pieces as an outfit when I was in London, in Notting Hill. So I posted a photo of me wearing this outfit on Instagram. So you may have already seen this, but I got this blue dress. It's really simple, and it's just very me. This is just a dress that I will wear a million times a year. So it's a great purchase. And then it was so frustrating. I forgot to bring a coat to Europe. So it was fine the first 2 places we went, because we were in Turkey and then Athens, and it was really hot. But then when we got to Prague, I was freezing, and I was just so, that was gonna be like the last thing I took walking out the door was my coat. I completely forgot. So I needed some sort of jacket, and I stumbled into it was a vintage store, but they repurpose clothing. So this is a coat, but it was, I think she said it was a dress or something, and then they redid it into being a coat, but it's gray and pink, and I love that color combination. And it's handmade in Prague, so it's really cool. And then in London, as I've mentioned, I went to Notting Hill, and it was a weekend, so there was the antique market on the street. It was so fun. I loved it so much. I was in heaven. There were so many great shops, vintage clothing and antiques. So as I mentioned, I got this top at a vintage store, and I think it's cropped, so I think this was also kind of redone to be cropped. And then at the same store, I got this leather jacket, and I really love the pockets on this. I have been wanting a leather jacket for months now, and I was trying to find one before going to Europe because I really wanted to work it into some of my outfits, but I could not find one, and I luckily found one in London, and it smells like cigarettes, which is really unfortunate, and I didn't realize that when I bought it. And then I got in a car with people for 3 hours, and I smelled like cigarettes, and I was so embarrassed, and it was really gross. So I'm still trying to get the smell out of this. I kind of like let it sit and air out. I had it hung for weeks, and I tried something where I put not baby powder, baking powder on it, because I heard that that absorbed smell. That didn't really work either. I ended up spraying like a perfume I have, and that actually kind of did help because it was a citronella type smell, and it kind of neutralized it. But if you have any tips on getting cigarette smoke smell out of leather, please let me know, because this is my favorite jacket, but I just don't want to smell like smoke. My other two Notting Hill purchases are for my home. So I got this little toast holder thing. I use these for mail sorting, but it's very cute, green and white. But yeah, I thought this was so cute, and it is made in England, so I thought that was cool. And then I got this antique botanical print. I love the colors so much. I would take it out of this plastic, but it's actually pretty delicate. It's like ripping in a few spots. I was about to not get this. I walked away from the booth, and then Brandon was like, I don't know, do you need something else? I was like, I guess not. And then we walked away, and I was like, no, I actually really need it. And I'm happy I went back for it, because I want to hang this in our new dining room. And I didn't know we were going to be moving at the time, so I wasn't shopping with that in mind. But it's just so pretty. I knew I would find a place for it wherever we ended up moving. My last few purchases are slightly random, but every time I travel, I try to go to antique vintage bookstores, and I specifically look for etiquette books. If you guys didn't know, I have a etiquette history podcast called Etiquette with Emily. I have not been uploading new episodes recently, but I'm going to be starting kind of like a new season in September, because there was kind of just a clear break where I've just been traveling so much that I have not been making new episodes the way I intended. So I'll start up again in September. I have recently purchased a lot of vintage etiquette books, so I have more content. And when I move, I'm gonna do a proper, well, when I move and when I set up my new office area, so probably a few months from now, I'm gonna do a full etiquette book collection, because I feel like I have like a actually excellent collection. Like, I feel like if I keep going, in about 5 years, I might have one of the best antique etiquette book collections. I know that sounds crazy, but I have been collecting some like very hard to find ones, and I've been going on eBay and trying to find ones that you can make offers for. And I've made some pretty lowball offers and they got accepted. So I have some crazy books in my collection and I'm really excited about it. But anyways, so last year when I was in London, I went to this antique bookstore and I did find a etiquette book. I think I actually found 1 or 2 etiquette books. But this year I had no luck with etiquette books, but I did find some, I guess, decorating books. So this one is Victorian furniture, and let's see what year this is from. So this was published in 1952, but it goes into the history of Victorian furniture, and it's obviously a subject I really like. And then I got this book called The Regency Style. Oh, who's Kevin? Say hi, Kevin. Oh, and Dahlia. Oh, they're loving each other. They're licking. Sorry, I'm tired and like I mentioned earlier, I'm getting a little delirious. It's just been so hot today. It's really hot in my apartment. We usually set up the AC in August, so I just haven't set up the AC yet. Even if I did have the AC set up, I'd have to turn it off because it's so loud. Anyways, sorry for the tangent. So this book's called The Regency Style. Oh, here, I can say what the bookstore is. It's called Any Amount of Books, and it's in the Soho area because that's where we stayed and we walked to it. So somewhere in Soho, Any Amount of Books. Great store, highly recommend. And this book was published in 1947, and I really love the illustration on the cover. I think it's really pretty. And the last book I got there is kind of more of a pamphlet. It is Wildflowers, and it's just a bunch of illustrations of wildflowers. It's very cool. I've been, since the beginning of this year, trying to get more into drawing. I'm like fairly decent at copying other art. I am not at a stage where I can create drawings out of my own brain. So I like books like this where I can just copy the illustrations. It's fun for me. And I like, you know, I like having art things that I'm not necessarily great at. I just enjoy doing it. So I don't have any aspirations of being an amazing artist or illustrator. I don't know what year this was published, but it seems pretty old. It's at least 50s or older. And my last 2 purchases are not vintage. I am obsessed with Fortnum and Mason. I know it's probably like, if you live in the UK, you're probably like, oh my God, it's such a tourist thing. But I love it. If you are unfamiliar, it is a shop that sells cookies, tea. They also have an upstairs area that sells homewares, like kitchenware. But everything there is just so beautiful. And I saw this book last year when I was there, but my bag was already so packed that I literally could not fit one more thing. But packed a little, actually I was gonna say I packed a little smarter this year. I actually just ended up paying the overweight bag going home. If you need to do it and it allows you to, you know, do the shopping you want to do while you're there, then it's worth it. It's more affordable than having a second bag. But anyways, this is a book, Time for Tea. It has recipes and it also has a lot of history about tea, which is what I was specifically interested in. I'm not like a super big tea drinker. Oh, here's the page, A History of Tea. But yeah, I'm not a super huge tea drinker, but I honestly kind of wish I was. When I was there, we went to the Oscar Wilde tea, I forget what it's called. And I had tea with some of the band wives and one of their one of them had their daughters there as well. And it was so fun. I just loved the experience of going and having tea. And I've only done that one other time on our honeymoon in Savannah. I did that. But you'd think for someone who's really into etiquette and that kind of stuff that I would be super into that, but I just haven't gotten into it. Usually going to tea rooms like that, it's kind of a costly thing because you have to pay for like a whole experience. So it's not something I try to do all the time, but I really enjoyed it. So I think I'm gonna do it more, especially when I travel. And my last purchase is super random. Third Man Records, Jack White's record company, has a location there, and they had really, here, I'll take it out of the plastic, really kind of like rare white stripes pressings that I have never seen. And I just thought this one with Meg and her kick drum was so cute. And it has 2 songs, Hello Operator and Jolene. Hello Operator is one of my favorite White Stripes songs. So excited about this. I love the White Stripes. I love Jack White. And it was really cool to go to a Third Man Records location because I have not been to the Nashville one, and I really would like to do that. I just remembered I also have one more thing to show you. I was recently sent this little gift from the brand Merit, the cosmetic brand Merit, and this is their they're one of their limited edition makeup bags. It's Merit and Tauve, and it's this really cute silky little bag. It's a little too cute to be a makeup bag, but anywho, they sent this along with some products, and one of the products I'm actually wearing on my lips. It's pretty subtle, but it is this little guy. It is their Flush Balm in the color Persimmon. So this is a product that you can use on your cheeks and your lips. I prefer to use it on my lips just because I don't really wear super strong blush usually, but if I was going to, this is actually like a really, really pretty color. It's a very burgundy deep color. I think it goes well with my skin tone and my hair color. Another thing in here is this highlighter stick, and this is in the shade Kava. I have had this product before and I really liked it. And then they sent, I actually already have this lipstick and I showed it in another video. So now I have 2. So I think I'm gonna give one to my neighbor because I don't need 2 of the same lipstick. I use the same lipstick for years. I don't think I've ever finished a tube of lipstick. Like, let's be real, who finishes a tube of lipstick? But this is the color Power, and it's just such a great classic red. And one product I was super excited they sent because I've been wanting to try it is their Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And it's kind of, I always saw this on their website and I was confused at the separation, but it's like 2 different oils separating. So you have to mix it, and it creates a really dewy finish on your skin. And I've been using it the last couple days and I really, really like this product. So this is my favorite new find by Merit, but I will have a link below that includes a code, I believe. I don't remember, I'm so tired. Anyways, I'll have all the information below for anything that a code or a link is applicable for. All right, before I fall asleep on camera, I think it's time to wrap this up. So I'm so excited that I got to share our new home with you. I will be leaving for Chicago tomorrow and I'll be vlogging that. And yeah, let me know what room in our new house is your favorite. Let me know what purchase is your favorite. Of course there's a plane. And I have all my windows closed right now because of I didn't want to be talking loud with my windows open and I'm really hot. So anyways, hope you guys have a great day and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching.